DBS News. Fresh in the morning, eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
This morning's headlines: over 270,000 passengers expected for the 2024-2025 cruise season. Jamaica's Minister of Health says Jamaica is prepared to deal with Mpox, and Kamala Harris accepts the Democratic nomination for president. Good morning, I'm Gavin Richards with the DBS Major Morning News. The details right after this.
Fine Foods Inc. presents its first ever Hotter Than Summer Splash. It's the ultimate end of summer family event on Saturday, August 31st, 2024 at Lindo Park in Goodwill. Come join us for a day of sampling, giveaways, games, massive discounts on Fine Foods Inc. products, food and drinks on sale at happy hour prices. The entrance is absolutely free. The ultimate end of summer family event. From 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's gonna be a blast.
Fine Foods, hotter than summer. Fine Foods hot, we hot, hotter than summer. Fine Foods hot, we hot, hotter than summer.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
You've asked for it, now come get it. The Jimmy gas station along Eolibla Highway is backed by popular demand. Gas to go, so come support your very own gas to go, guaranteed to get you going further, faster. Come to Gas to Go and get more for less. It's where your dollar will get you further, faster. Lots of prizes to be won at Gas to Go. Fill up and win big savings, fuel for less. Every cent counts, everyone is a winner. Fishermen and bus owners on the West Coast get all your supplies at Gas to Go. Call the Jimmy gas station at 449-0104 or 275-0104. Gas to Go. Gas to Go gets you further, faster.
DBS News.
Well, welcome back. First up in the news this morning, the 2024-2025 cruise season will bring 270,000 passengers to Dominica. Minister for Tourism Dennis Charles Pemberton says in recent years, Dominica has seen steady growth in the cruise tourism.
For the 2023-2024 cruise season, we received 216 cruise ship calls, inclusive of 3 calls in the summer, our off-season. This brought approximately 20.4 million into our local economy, benefiting our hard-working stakeholders and the wider community. Notably, 247,922 of those passengers disembarked to explore our island, with over half participating in organized tours. We also had 16 inaugural visits, including from ships like the MS Vista and MSC Explorer. December 2023 set a new record with 71,000 arrivals in just that month alone. Compared to the previous season, we saw an 11% increase in arrivals, and remarkably, we surpassed pre-pandemic levels by 62%. As we look ahead to the 2024-2025 season, we anticipate welcoming around 270,000 passengers across 224 cruise calls. I want to extend my thanks to all those involved in making this season successful. Our cruise partners, agents, tour operators, bus drivers, vendors, and other stakeholders. Your continued efforts are vital as we work to ensure Dominica remains a top destination for sustainable tourism.
And that was the Minister responsible for Tourism, Dennis Charles Pemberton. The Accident and Emergency Department of the Dominica China Friendship Hospital will receive a major boost with the installation of a new theater. A chairman of the Dominica Hospital Authority Board, Dr. Donald Peters, says the theater, which is worth over $400,000, will enhance the delivery of care to patients in times of emergency.
Dominica China Friendship Hospital, we are adding an additional theater to our facility, and that would be in the accident and emergency department. The plan is to have enough theaters so we can meet the needs of our patients. The theater in the A&E is critical because it helps us deal with immediate and critical patients who cannot be moved to another theater, so we can do the surgery and deal with that patient right there. And also for the other side of the coin, which is for minor procedures, can be done easily so the person doesn't have to come back and be put on a ward. And also it becomes a backup theater for in case our other 6 theaters are occupied and we have an emergency, we can move to this. So it is a very useful new facility. It's costing about $400,000 and it's been funded by the Mario Holder Foundation. We applied for grants and we had to prove to them that we were a legitimate institution. We had to provide them with audits, and we finally got the grant. So currently we are doing the specs and then we can issue the contract to get the theater equipped. So we are very excited of having this new facility, which will certainly help the delivery of healthcare in Dominica. Our physicians will be certainly pleased to have another theater in which they can operate. So overall, it is a plus for the country and for the hospital.
And that was the chairman of the Dominica Hospital Authority Board, Dr. Donald Peters. Well, the Discover Dominica Authority stages its final artist reveal activity at Portsmouth tomorrow, and the event is being held in honor of the gold medalist triple jumper Thea Lafo-Gadson. Well, joining us live on the line now is the Chief Executive Officer of the Discover Dominica Authority, Marvel Williams. Morning, Marvel. How are you doing?
Morning, Gavin. Morning to the listeners of DBS Radio. I'm doing well, Gavin. How are you doing?
Well, not too bad. Just battling the flu, but holding in there. All right, Marva. So, what can you tell us about the big activity tomorrow?
First of all, on behalf of myself and the Discover Dominica Authority, I just want to extend major congratulations to Mrs. Thea Lafo-Gadson. I mean, we've been echoing this sentiment for the past couple of weeks. Congratulations to you as well for an amazing coverage of the time in Paris. Indeed, it was a proud moment, even emotional for me to hear our national anthem being sung and to witness, winning of a gold medal. Thea, as everybody may know, is on her way to Dominica, and there's going to be a grand celebration for her this weekend. So we're inviting everybody to participate in that grand celebration. And it would have been remiss of us not to, tie in her accomplishments with something so culturally dear to us, like the World Choral Music Festival. So we've decided to put together the WCMF party, which is sort of a gold edition, really, really honoring Thea. That's going to take place at the Intercontinental Cabrits Resort and Spa in Portsmouth. It's going to start from 7 p.m. It's going to be inclusive of entertainment from the Ecstasy Band. So we're telling people you can log on to Dominica Festival's page. You can come on down and get a feel from Ecstasy Band as to what they're going to give us for the World Choral Music Festival. More so, we are going to reveal artists on the World Choral Music Festival lineup. So we're going to add to that list of amazingness that we already have for the World Choral Music Festival. So we want everybody to tune in and listen up for that. But Gavin, again, what is even more exciting about tomorrow night is that we're going to give back to Dominicans as usual. The World Choral Music Festival is ours. We've been able to sustain it for 24 years, and we want everybody to benefit. So there's going to be, from the 24th of August, that is from Saturday evening, when you come to Intercontinental, you're going to be able to get your nightly tickets at only $125. So to be clear, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, whichever night you want, will be only $125. And that is going to go up till the 7th of September. So we're doing all that in celebration, I should say, of our gold medalist Sia. So, get ready for it, get hyped, if we have people from overseas who are listening, if you've not booked your flight to come to Dominica, then you should start doing now. Get your accommodation. We've been liaising with the accommodation sector. A lot of the accommodation is already fully booked for the World Choral Music Festival. So just let's get ready to celebrate 24 years of culture, 24 years of amazingness, 24 years of a product that belongs to Dominica.
So, Marva, it's safe to say tomorrow will be the gold edition in terms of artist launch for the Creole Festival?
Of course, it's going to be the start of the WCMF sentiment of gold edition.
All right. In terms of the reaction from the public, Marva, I know we've had a few promotions in terms of ticket sales. What has the reaction been like so far?
In terms of ticket sales, we've had a good enough response from the public. Even from a local perspective, we think that it can be much, much better. And hence the reason why we're going full force with adding artists and so to the World Choral Music Festival lineup. Hence the reason why we're putting together that special for the locals. Again, you'll be able to get your nightly tickets for $125. And we're just urging everybody to take advantage of that promotion and continue to get ready for the World Choral Music Festival.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Marva Williams, Chief Executive Officer of the Discover Dominica Authority, for joining us live on the Morning News today. And all the best.
Thank you, Gavin.
All right. So that was Marva Williams, the CEO of the Discover Dominica Authority. And the Creole Festival, World Creole Music Festival tickets will be on sale tomorrow until the 7th of September for as low as $125 a night. You definitely can't go wrong with that sort of price. Well, let's move on with the morning news. This morning, a multi-stakeholder workshop on slope stabilization in Dominica is underway at the Fort Young Hotel. Well, the workshop organized by the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center and the government of Dominica will seek to address some areas in Dominica where slopes pose a threat to the community. Sawana Fabian is project development specialist.
So earlier this year, the Ministry of Environment engaged with the 5Cs, Caribbean Community Climate Change Center, to identify priority areas for mobilizing climate finance. Through this strategic discussion, slope stabilization was highlighted as a critical priority for our country. This decision reflects the collective commitment to enhance the resilience of our communities against the increasing threats posed to climate change. We are pleased to welcome you to the multi-stakeholder workshop, which marks the beginning of the comprehensive 5-day mission that we are on. This mission has brought together a diverse team of experts from the 5Cs, the Ministry of Public Works, the Ministry of Environment, and other key stakeholders from the various ministries. Our mission is to collaboratively design a robust project that addresses the urgent need for slope stabilization in Dominica through nature-based solutions and eco-based adaptation methods. Thank you all for the dedication and commitment to this important initiative. Your participation is crucial as we work together to develop a project that will significantly enhance the resilience of Dominica's infrastructure and communities.
And that was Project Development Specialist Sawana Fabian. Well, let's head into news from the region this morning. Jamaica's Health and Wellness Minister, Dr. Christopher Tufton, says the government is prepared and ready to tackle the deadly Mpox virus should it reach the country's shores. At the same time, he said Jamaica may be able to share its limited supply of Mpox vaccines with other countries in great need. Well, speaking at a virtual press conference yesterday, Dr. Tufton said he believes the administration has enough experience coming on the heels of the COVID-19 pandemic and also previous exposure to Mpox to do what is necessary to be fully prepared. Well, Mpox is a rare disease that is similar to smallpox and can be transmitted by contact and droplet exposure, and was last Wednesday declared a global public health emergency by the World Health Organization. And on the international scene, well, Kamala Harris has accepted the Democratic nomination for president on the final night of the party convention in Chicago. Well, in a highly personal headline speech focused on unity and working class aspiration, Harris pledged to lead for all Americans and create an opportunity economy. Well, she also leaned heavily on protecting the right to abortion, an issue that has helped motivate Democratic voters in recent elections. The demonstrations, meantime, have been taking place all week outside the convention in opposition to the United States' support of Israel's war in Gaza. Well, Harris has called for a ceasefire, but she did not address the protesters directly, as President Joe Biden did in his speech on Monday. Well, that's the news. Let's recap the headlines. Over 270,000 passengers expected for the 2024-2025 cruise season. Jamaica's Minister of Health says Jamaica is prepared to deal with Mpox, and Kamala Harris accepts the Democratic nomination for president. Well, coming up next is sports.
Fine Foods Inc. presents its first ever Hotter Than Summer Splash. It's the ultimate end of summer family event on Saturday, August 31st, 2024 at Lindo Park in Goodwill. Come join us for a day of sampling, giveaways, games, massive discounts on Fine Foods Inc. products, food and drinks on sale at happy hour prices. The entrance is absolutely free. The ultimate end of summer family event. From 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's gonna be a blast.
Fine Foods, hotter than summer. Fine Foods hot, we hot, hotter than summer. Fine Foods hot, we hot, hotter than summer.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fenced pipe, and Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets, PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speedy delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Well, welcome to the Morning Sports. We're tipping off with basketball news. The Wadadli Elite Stingers of Antigua and the Detroit Blazers, well, they all picked up wins as the 2024 Creole Basketball Tournament got underway last night at the Massac Indoor Facility. Well, the Wadadli Elite Stingers took down the Dr. Daru Priestley Sports Club Falcons in the first match last night. The Stingers won the match 75-63. Tishon Lewis, he top scored with 16 points for the Stingers, while Kiwan Thomas got 14 and Zach Bastian 11 for the Falcons. Well, Stingers head coach is Byron Andrew.
It was a good game for us. We hope that we would have stopped so much turnovers. We missed a lot of point blank layups. But it's the first game, so we get a chance to see what the competitors have to offer and get sharp for the next game.
All right, in what areas do you think you dominated the game tonight? I know the big man Alexis was a monster down low.
Yes, the boards, we had the boards, and we played solid defense. We just didn't translate the defense into offense. So we have to sharpen up for the next game to come.
It looks like you did your homework as well on the Falcons, on their star player Kiwan Thomas. You really shut him out of the game tonight.
Yes, we held somebody close to him all the time. We realized that he likes to shoot, so we have somebody that can challenge the shot and make it difficult on him.
And that's the Stingers head coach Byron Andrew. Well, Levi Barron is the head coach of the Dr. Daru Priestley Sports Club Falcons.
Yes, we played that game like we wasn't prepared, but we made the same mistakes we have been making all season. Alright, and once we continue playing that way, it's going to be difficult for us to win. I mean, we fought early on, but then we went back to the same old thing we were doing. Cost us the game.
All right, out-rebounded. So the Stingers obviously had the height advantage. You guys were not able to, overcome that. How much impact do you think that had on the game?
Oh, well, a lot. Because as you saw, they have a 7-footer and he's getting everything. So that's where we're missing Ramal and Peter. But I mean, even if he was taking the rebound, but what we were getting was enough to keep us in the game, but we were just staying up on the ball. I mean, every other possession, we were losing the ball, and you can't win a basketball game like that.
And that's Levi Barron, head coach of the Dr. Daru Priestley Sports Club Falcons team. Well, in the other game last night, Linson Lynch hit the game-winning shot as the Detroit Blazers edged out the Soufriere Kings of St. Lucia. Lynch got 11 points off the bench. Lester Langley added 15, including 5 big three-pointers in the second half as the Blazers took the match 69-68. Jay-Z Saltibus had 21 and Sidney Didier 12 for the Soufriere Kings. Well, the basketball action will continue tonight. Tonight we'll see GGB of Guadeloupe taking on the Soufriere Kings of St. Lucia at 7 o'clock this evening. And at 9 o'clock, it will be the Stingers from Antigua taking on the Paybush Eagles from Dominica. That game is at 9 o'clock and both games will be played at the Massac Indoor Facility. Well, let's move on to some cricket news now because St. Lucia picked up a 9-run win to level their under-23 bilateral series with Dominica yesterday in St. Lucia. St. Lucia batted first and made 187. We had S. Gerson who top scored with 65. Ethan Doctorov, he picked up 4 for 39 for Dominica. Jason Alexander 2 for 44. And Kyron Phillip 2 for 36. Dominica chasing 188 to take a 2-0 lead in the series. They were bowled out for 178 with Kyron Phillip top scoring at 36. Kyle George got 35. Jed Joseph 33. And Stefan Pascal 24. Still of cricket news this morning, West Indies batsman Alec Athanaze is looking forward to making a big impact in today's first T20 match between the West Indies and South Africa. Well, the two teams will square off this afternoon in the first T20. The first ball is at 3 o'clock from Trinidad.
Well, obviously it's a faster paced game. I'm just excited. I had a couple of chats with the head coach and, about the new rule and stuff. So just looking to relish the opportunity. Well, like I said, obviously it's a faster pace. But you have to, you have a lot more boundary options. You have to get the boundaries a lot more. So I think it's really about just contact, getting good contact in the nets and making sure my head is down and my weight is forward.
And that's the West Indies batsman Alec Athanaze. The West Indies team will be picked from Rovman Powell, the captain, Roston Chase, the vice-captain, Alec Athanaze, Johnson Charles, Matthew Ford, Shimron Hetmeyer, Fabian Allen, Shea Hope, Akil Hussain, Shamar Joseph, Obed McCoy, Gudakesh Moti, Nicholas Puran, Shufin Rutherford, and Romario Shepherd. Well, some football news now. National goalkeeper Dante Newton says the players are responding well to an ongoing training camp as Dominica ramps up preparations for the upcoming CONCACAF Nations League. Dominica will play Antigua on September 7th in Antigua. That will be followed by a game against the Dominican Republic a few days later, also in Antigua. The team has been engaged in a full-time camp for the past few weeks.
Well, Gavin, I feel the training has been going excellent so far. Dealing with the conditions we have to be playing in, trying to get as much fitness as possible. We've been out for a little while, so we're just trying to get back on our feet, and so far we've been doing good.
All right, let's talk about the upcoming games, Antigua and the Dominican Republic, League B of this CONCACAF Nations League. What has been the mindset of the players, given the promotion and everything?
Well, I feel we've been in high spirits. All players are really looking forward to the games. Everybody is confident in their ability. We're just trying to sharpen up on a lot of things the coach wants us to be doing on the field. So everybody's in high spirits, man.
All right, as a goalkeeper now, just talk me through some of the drills that you would have been doing, working with Coach Mello. What has that been like?
Well, Coach Mello is excellent. Can't deny that. He's a lot of experience in him. Been dealing with a lot of air balls, dealing with conditions, surface grounds, diving, low dives, aerial abilities. We do a lot of work. I can't say nothing against him. He's been training me very well, and I'm just looking forward to the games.
All right, if we were to take the next step, promotion to League A, what are some of the things that you think we'll need to do as a team?
Well, a lot of sharpening up on, fitness as well, because ball touches, because the game's going to be playing a lot faster in League A. But the ability of the players are there, so it's not like we can't do it. I have a lot of faith in the players that are training for us right now. We've been there for a little while, so we know what we have to do. So.
And that's national goalkeeper Dante Newton. Well, Dominica has been promoted to League B of the CONCACAF Nations League, and they've been grouped with the Dominican Republic, Antigua, and Bermuda. Dominica plays its first game against Antigua on the 7th of September. Some volleyball news now. The coach of the national beach volleyball teams, Jan Flora, feels confident that Dominica will do well at the upcoming ECVA Under-20 beach volleyball tournament in St. Kitts. Well, the men's team of Mervyn Mingo and Bill Frederick and the women's team of Nyla Edmond and Alicia Bully will represent Dominica at the games, which gets underway next week.
I've been with the guys from since we returned from last year. We have been with the female team. The guys have made some big improvement from how I've seen them from the first tournament, the first beach tournament. Right now, we are just basically polishing on the finishing touches for the tournament.
What do you think of Dominica's chances?
Dominica's chances are very high, and right now we have a target on our back. Seeing now the females are the defending champions, and the guys actually came third. But right now we're looking for 2 gold medals from both of them.
How do you guard against complacency, especially with the women's team? Like you said, they won the last edition. How do you keep the girls motivated heading into this year's competition?
Well, the girls actually motivate themselves. I don't have to motivate because even Nyla went to a senior tournament. She also came third in a senior tournament, so all that is big improvement, and she's actually really eager to go and take on the rest of the competitors.
All right, keys to victory for Dominica. What do you think we need to do on game day?
Game day, key things we need to do is pass and execute our plays. That's the key things.
And that's coach of the men's national beach volleyball team, Jan Flora, where we'll hear from the members of the team. That's Nyla Edmond and Alicia Bully, also Mervyn Mingo and Bill Frederick in another sportscast as Dominica ramps up preparations for the ECVA Under-20 beach volleyball tournament in St. Kitts. Let's go back to some football news because Connect 767 East Central, their under-20 team, picked up an easy 3-goal win over Surgical Southeast as the DFA's under-20 tournament continued last night. East Central won the match 4-1. Jason Joseph, he got 2 goals, and Kurt Stout also got a goal, with Irvin Nichols getting a goal as well for East Central, while Taron George was the lone goal scorer for the Southeast team. In another match yesterday, Valvoline We United, their under-20 team, got past the Belfast Estate Mahusuka Strikers 4-3. National players Fabio Drago, Kian Thomas, they got a goal, while Jahil Alexander and Roosevelt Kopel also got onto the score sheet for We United. Jamo Talbot scored twice for Maho, and Jan Timothy also got a goal as well for the Maho team. The football action continues tonight as the action in the Premier League continues today. The second round of the Premier League, the Tranquility Beach Milham United team will battle Connect 767 East Central. That game will take place at 6:30 at the Stock Farm Training Centre. And we can end with some athletics news. 2 of Dominica's elite triple jumpers will be partnering with the Dominica Athletics Association to help put in place facilities for triple jump and long jump on the island. While Olympic gold medalist Thea Lafo-Gadson and former national athlete who now represented the Netherlands, that's Fabian Flora, will be undertaking the projects in collaboration with the Dominica Olympic Committee.
So we're going to have the development of triple jump and long jump runways, as well as circles, discus and shot put circles. We have felt that this is our strongest events, the field events, and we need to capitalize on that. So we are employing on the private sector to join us on board, because it's going to be a crowd-funded initiative with support from the various village councils, community groups, like I said, the government as well, to ensure that, we don't just wait for another talent to come through. Let us create the talent here in Dominica. So we have developed the proposal, and then when Fabian comes in on Saturday, we will be going to various stakeholders to have that conversation as to how we can develop synthetic runways and circles across the island. We are trying to target, we are first going to start off with Maho, the Maho area to which both Fabian and Thea Lafon is from, but also looking at capitalizing on 4 other locations. So have them across the island from central, north and south, as well as the northeast, because we have a lot of talent, and we want to explore that talent to ensure that we have future Olympians and medalists.
And that's President of the Dominica Athletics Association, Brendan Williams. And before we end, we can quickly tell you that there's some good news in the sport of swimming. The Olympic athlete Jasmine Schofield got onto the podium yesterday, participating in the Pan Am Age Group Swimming Championships in Puerto Rico. She secured a second place finish, getting a silver medal in the women's 100-meter freestyle event. So we want to say congratulations to Jasmine Schofield, representing Dominica in the Midway in the sport of swimming. Well, that will take us to the end of the DBS Morning Sports Report. More sporting highlights at 11 o'clock this morning and at 1:28 this afternoon during the 13:15 news. Until then, I'm Garvin Richards saying good morning.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed the delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
DBS News. Accurate, up-to-date, professional. We bring you the news of the nation via 3 newscasts, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m. The DBS Major Morning News, 1:15 p.m. Your lunchtime news bulletin, and at 6 in the evening, the DBS Evening News. Call us at 448-4302. Listen on www.dbcradio.net. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DBS Radio. Stay on top of the nation's news with your nation station, DBS. .36 on Your Nature Wild. Of course, you are tuned into your nation station, DBS Radio. Up next, coming up shortly, we'll bring you your morning's weather report. Just before we do so, I'd like to remind you of your Kananago word of the day for today. Today's Kananago word of the day is abao nakanika. Abao nakanika. And that's the Kananago word for the market. And that's ABAONAKANIKEN. Abao nakanika. Our Kananago word of the day for today. Once again, that's ABAONAKANIKEN. Abao nakanika. Join us Monday morning, God willing, at roughly 6:47 for another edition of your Kananago Word of the Day, here on your nation station, DBS Radio. Up next, your morning's weather report made possible compliments of the good folks of Flow Dominica Limited and Big Edge Financial.
You've got the edge over your circumstances. Many times there'll be trials to face. At least when it comes to your waning finances, you've got the edge. Help is coming your way. You've got Big Edge for those days when you're running low. Big Edge is the place to go. Big Edge, the cash can be in your hand with the easiest payment plan. Big Edge, cash in a flash.
At this time, we say good morning to Karen Basil Lawrence with this morning's weather report. Good morning.
Good morning. The weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service at the Douglas Charles Airport for today, Friday, August the 23rd, as recorded at 7 a.m. Today, the weather is expected to be fair to occasionally cloudy and slightly hazy with brief scattered showers. At 7 a.m., the weather at Douglas Charles was partly cloudy with slight dust haze. The winds were coming from the southeast at 4 knots or 7 kilometers per hour. The air temperature was 29 degrees Celsius or 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Rainfall measured yesterday at Douglas Charles was 9.1 millimeters. The total rainfall for the month so far is 235.6 millimeters. The sun will set today at 6:24 p.m. and rise tomorrow at 5:52 a.m. The next high tide today will be at 7 minutes after 6 this evening and the low tide at 11:56 a.m. The weather outlook for Dominica and the Lesser Antilles. A gradual reduction in moisture levels can be expected across Dominica during the next 24 hours as a high pressure begins to establish itself across the area. Low-level clouds moving with the wind flow could produce some brief showers during the period. However, an increase in moisture and instability can be expected mainly across the islands to the south of Dominica. Low concentrations of dust haze will be maintained during the next few days. People with respiratory sensitivities are advised to continue taking the necessary precautions to avoid complications. Slight to moderate seas can be expected in open water, with waves peaking near 7 feet. With the synopsis, a high-pressure system is becoming the dominant feature. The weather for today and tonight is expected to be fair to occasionally cloudy and slightly hazy, with brief scattered showers. The winds will come from the east-northeast through to the east at 10 to 25 kilometers per hour. The seas will be slight to moderate in open water, with waves of 1 to 2 meters or 3 to 7 feet. There are no marine warnings or advisories at this time. A reminder that we are in the hurricane season. For updated information on weather conditions, visit our website at weather.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page at Dominica Meteorological Service. Follow us on Instagram at Dominica Met. Add us to your list of WhatsApp channels. Our number is 618-3469, or you can call 266-4490 for further information. From the Met Office at the Douglas Shires Airport, I am Karen Basil Lawrence.
And we thank Karen Basil Lawrence for this morning's weather report. Made possible. Compliments the good folks of Big Edge Financial and Flow, Dominica Limited.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus, now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
This is DBS Radio.
Weather information, a part of your daily life. Listen to the weather report after the morning news and at 1:10 p.m. daily on DBS Radio. A message from the Dominica Meteorological Service, your trusted source for weather information.
It's always a better choice. My one and only station.
DBS Radio.
Everyone listens to the nation station DBS Radio.
17 minutes before 8. Up next, we bring you your morning's presentation of the general announcements on your community bulletin board, made possible compliments Valley Engineering, Sales and Services, and the Central Cooperative Credit Union.
Central Cooperative Credit Union is encouraging all members to update their accounts. Members, please present the following at any of our 2 branches. Valid picture ID. This could be a passport, Dominica Social Security card, government-issued ID, such as driver's license or state ID. Proof of address, reflecting your name and current address. This document could be a utility bill, hire purchase document, bank statement, bank reference letter, employment letter, or driver's license. Where your driver's license is presented as a proof of address, you will need to present your passport or Dominica Social Security card as identification. While you are at the branch of your choice, please take the opportunity to update the beneficiary to your account. The purpose of this is to ensure that upon your death, the person whom you so desire will get the proceeds to your account. Please visit our Goodwill or Portsmouth branch today. Our friendly and efficient staff are waiting to serve you.
Stretch your dollar at Valley Engineering. At Valley Engineering, our customers enjoy our dollar stretching price policy. Save money. Valley dollar stretch prices apply to a wide range